Good morning. There's a power for good in the universe and you can use it. And that's what we're learning today. I'm Reverend Pam Geagan from the Center for Spiritual Living in Camarillo, California. And it's wonderful to present these meditations on manifestation based on the book, The Lily and the Lotus. The lily being Jesus and the lotus being Buddha. But it is so much more extensive than that. So there will be learning curves here, as I say. And tomorrow, and I'll remind you again, bring pen and paper as we begin to absolutely clear our minds, clear our hearts, and start with that soul writing that's getting close. But first, a little bit about what these meditations and these manifestation moments are about. The manifestations, you can go look and back as we set the soil a couple of days ago. And so what we're doing is an introduction to this manifestation meditations, and the book is by Janet Connors. So welcome to this divine playground of your soul. And there's many ways that we will be going deep within, and at the end of 30 days we will be building together a mandala. The mandala is the shape of everything in the universe. And I told the story how once I was at teen camp, over 200 kids and leaders, and at the end they said, draw a symbol privately of what you learned, and everybody drew the spiral, because that is the unifying symbol of all life. So today we're going to be talking not only about reaffirming what we'll be doing next, but we will be going into day one of our beginning of creating these manifestations that will end in 30 days and giving you more tools. I invite you to go to CSL Pleasant Valley YouTube channel if you need anything else, or contact me directly at cslpleasantvalley@gmail.org to get these steps in writing. So yesterday, as I was saying, we prepared to begin for our 30-day trip to wisdom of the self with the little lily and the lotus. We begin with intention, and Gary Zukav said, intentions are shaped like they set light into motion. They shape and set the light itself into motion. And so you, when you are consciously aware of your intentions, then every move you make is powered by that invisible internal engine. Your intentions, thoughts, feelings, and desires. Intentions have power. This power doesn't require any religion or God or one way of thinking. It doesn't require hard work at all to locate, for it doesn't take a lot of effort to use. It requires you to be open to beyond what you've already been doing, listening to what you've already been listening to, for that power for good that is greater than you resides within you. It's how we're hardwired on this planet. Jardine, in groundbreaking, he was a groundbreaking 20th century, Teilhard de Chardin, the 20th century philosopher, priest, and paleontologist, said, you are not a human being in search of a spiritual experience. You are a spiritual being immersed in the human experiences. We are all made of the stuff of spirit. In our simplest understanding of being spirit, we are made of light and energy, intangible, a substance that's intangible, that flows effortlessly, instantaneously to places we can't even physically be reached. When we set aside form of any kind, we set aside any kind of imagery, religious or otherwise, and we play with this science, we see how wonderful light is. If you ever look at a sunlight through a prism as it bursts through, you will see how amazing how that is magnified. When you grasp that the rainbow You can't put the rainbow, it's all the beautiful lights coming down throughout the billions of years to us, and you can't put that in a box, and yet it is real. And it changes us with every rainbow we see. For a moment, lost in joy in colors and experience, it absolutely deepens who we are, connects us to Source, and brings us the joy of the universe dancing within and without us. When you look at some of the Hubble photographs and stars born billions of years ago, you will see the power and the magnificence of the light, that same light that dances in and through and all around us and through us. We are, as Joni Mitchell said, stardust. We are golden, and we are billion-year-old carbon. The universe as we know it is a joint product of us observing it and the observed. So sciences and scientists have measured the light even coming off the top of your head. So that light and that rainbow streaming through the universe for a billion of years, that's you too. We are part of that. Scientifically, isn't it wonderful to know that the spiritual axiom that we are light is true? Today is your day to start using the power as a spiritual being of light to influence your spot in the universe. And how you're going to do this is by beginning, we're all going to do this, is by beginning to set our intention for the next 30-day experiment with the Lotus and the Lily coming to the fruition in the mandala. The next 30 days we'll walk with the masters like Buddha, Jesus, Rumi, Meister Eckhart, William Blake, Lao Tzu, you name it, Confucius, Mohammed. When you think of God, of all of the people that are streaming through that grand experiment, we will be part of the mystics in this grand experience, so that you can take your tuning fork and absolutely tune it to that higher vibration. So again, if you want this information, I'll be so happy to send it to you via email at cslpleasantvalley@gmail.com. But here are some of the questions. We're going to go within right now. We're going to go within and just breathe in with hand on heart. God is on the in-breath. I am on the out-breath. Just connecting, opening and filling the body with the light from the top, from the bottom of the middle earth all the way up the body, relaxing in. Breathing it in all the way out the top of the crown with an I am. And two more, just connecting. And God is synonymous with love for me. So it is love and light and joy and happiness that is. As I open up to the authentic self, with a love is on the in-breath, I am on the out-breath. My body is filled with light on the in-breath. That light streams above and beyond, to the top, to the bottom, to the front, to the back, to the north, to the south, to the east, to the west, on the out-breath. I am that light being, that spiritual being. And I've chosen to be here to bring that lightness to this third-dimensional human body. So I'm going to ask you questions now. As you relax in your chair, feeling the bed, the chair, whatever it is, and giving you space after each question to help you get clear. And I invite you to write down immediately after this meditation, write down who comes. If someone comes to you in this, a Jesus, a Buddha, someone in the heaven world, or even someone walking the planet right now. the Dalai Lama. Could be now, or that wisdom that's been throughout the ages, revealing itself through you. So what do you want? Is it the deepest part of you want that peace of peace, that inner peace? Just think about it for a moment. Why are you here? What is your desire, your intention to experience through learning and being open to that creative light creating you in and through and as you? What do you want as you learn to open up and allow that creativity to flow through you? And I invite you just for today to spend time getting clear about your intentions. Beyond this meditation, once you're clear, speak your intention out loud. Your voice has power. Sending the vibration of your desire into the world raises the waves of that vibration into that creative soil that just says yes. In the earliest records in the Bible, they speak of that speech that has creative power. The Bible itself records creation as a series of spoken commands that begin with Source, God, love. Any word spoken brings clear realization in the deepest concentration of who you are. And then from that place of the deep beyond within, it has that same material rising value. That all of the masters spoke about. Paramahansa Yogananda, Vivekananda, Jesus, Buddha, Mohammed, all the mystics, all the saints, Master Eckhart. Speak your intentions in that depth of the wisdom of the masters that created the holy ground, the Creator itself that we walk upon and we stand upon today. Speak your intentions for the lotus and the lily every day for the next 30 days. And allow the surprise element as your intention may change. As these profound teachings and meditations connect you with even that deeper and higher wisdom of the one, the one, the one, the oversoul that your soul is part of. Your soul will dance to the response. If there's an urge to change your intention, and intention, change. That's why we're here, to open up, to change, because there is nothing in the universe but change. Nothing changes but the changes. Don't skip this important first step. This first step of intention is not only what you do this first day, it is also what you will do the last day. When you create your intentions along with your mandala. For you will always be the observer, the creator. For the creator and the observer are constantly remaking your world in every instance within you. Thoughts are things. Thoughts profoundly affect every area of our lives. And as the observer and creator, we are constantly remaking our world at every instant. On this day one, we are experiencing the creative power and intention. As we leave here today, set your intention for the week. Conjure up your intention for the whole program if you feel like it. In this process, you have discovered your first nurturing. You are the spiritual being, one of the great powers. And that great power comes from setting your intention. Starting tomorrow, we will take time to start writing with our soul writing. So have pen and paper on hand. And be prepared to answer the questions. You can even do this in this moment as we leave this meditation. Why am I here? What do I want? What do I desire to happen? What do I expect? Will I be able to set an intention, then let go of the outcome? And what are the tools to do that? Letting go. What is my true intention? Am I willing to let go of the layers to observe a more hidden one? Am I willing and able? I'm certainly able. Am I open and receptive to reveal my true underlying intention? So I close with expectation and joy, being with you right here and right now. Bring pen and paper to the experience tomorrow. God is, I am, it's the only way it can be. Namaste. Have a blessed day. I love each and every one of you. See you on the flip side. Mwah!